Hey guys, my name is Jazzy Cupcakes. I probably made this video about 5 times now, but I just want to get it right. So what I will be discussing in this video will be in regards to mental health. Again, I am not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not a counsellor. I'm not qualified in the mental health field, I have no training and I have no qualifications. So please don't look onto these videos for an alternative to therapy. If you feel like you need it, definitely go and apply for it. There are many different types of therapy and eventually you can find the one that suits you. So let's get on with the video. So I wanted to make a series of videos called the Social Anxiety Diaries, but I've always been too scared to kind of load videos to YouTube, and when I did, they would always be private. But that did change. I did upload song covers and there are still some song covers on my channel, so if you want to look at me embarrassing myself when I was 16 years old, you can go on to that. But when I was about 13, 14, I uploaded song covers and a lot of people kind of judged me for it at school and they bullied me severely, and in the end I had to delete my whole account. But as I said, a couple of years later when I was 16 and I had left school, well, I had left secondary school, all of that was behind me. So I went and pursued song covers again. The Social Anxiety Diaries was actually a blog that I started when I was younger, when I was suffering with social anxiety and depression severely. Like I said, I probably wouldn't be able to do this, making videos and standing here before you, because I would have been too scared. But I'm going to push myself and make this video. So the first video is going to be what is social anxiety, because a lot of people actually confuse social anxiety and shyness. They're completely two different things. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. Again, I'm not very good with this whole YouTube videos thing. Start again. Social anxiety and shyness are two completely different things. So basically social anxiety is the phobia of being within a social interaction in case that you are judged, you overthink things, you think you're going to be embarrassed, and you feel very self-conscious. So in the end, this can result in avoidance of social interaction. And this anxiety can be so severe that people are too scared to actually leave a house. It makes you a prisoner in your own home. Shyness is a state of where you feel uncomfortable, but you can overcome it. But guess what? You can overcome anxiety as well. Anxiety is the highest success rate for mental health issues, or problems, or whatever you want to call them. They have the highest success rate. People who have social anxiety go through treatment and the anxiety never bothers them again, and they can live a happy, fulfilled life, and you can too. It's going to take time, and it's not going to happen in one day, and you're going to have to face your fears, and you're going to have to push yourself to do it. And don't worry, I'm doing the exact same thing like you. I'm facing my fears. But you think, a lot of people say face your fears and all that stuff, but think about it, you have to face your fears every day because you're living with social phobia. That's what people don't understand. I have to face this fear every day because I have to socially interact with people, whether that's talking on the phone or talking to my teachers or ordering food at a restaurant. You have to do it. This is the best way I can describe social phobia. Imagine you have arachnophobia. So every time you wake up in the morning, there's spiders all over your bed. Every time you go and wash your face in the bathroom, there's scorpions in the sink. It's a living nightmare. Everywhere you go, you can't escape it. And that is how social phobia is. It's a living nightmare. You've got to face this fear every day. And to the people who actually get out of bed and suffer with social phobia and social anxiety and carry on with their lives and try to carry on with their lives, I applaud you, because it's a very, very difficult thing to do. But like I said, it has the highest success rate and we can overcome this together. The thing about mental health issues and problems is it has an isolating factor. So it can make you feel very alone. It can make you feel like you are the only person suffering with this issue and nobody else understands. But you're not. And this is why we have websites like Childline and Coof that actually provide a community of people who suffer the same as you. That's why we kind of need to bond together and realize that we are not alone in this. Forgot what I was going to say. Okay, did I already explain what social anxiety and shyness was? Okay, let's give an example of shyness. So for example, you're at school and there's a new girl, and your teacher goes up to you and is like, okay, show this new girl around. She's in your class and you have to show her around every day. The more you talk to her, the more your feelings of being uncomfortable fades and fades and fades and fades. With social anxiety, that's completely different, because with social anxiety you overthink things. So if you're around this new girl, you'll think, oh my god, what if I say something stupid? Does she like the clothes I'm wearing? Oh, what if I stutter? She's gonna think I'm stupid. Does she want me to be around her? Should I talk to her? No, I shouldn't. Oh god, what if she thinks I'm silly? What if she never wants to talk to me again? What if she hates me? Yeah, that's pretty much what you're thinking on a daily basis. I think that a lot too. I overthink things, and with social anxiety you have to rehearse what you're going to say to a person every single time. You got to rehearse it, and when you go wrong or you stutter, like I do, I stutter a lot, I kick myself really, really hard. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. But you got to think about it. Just because you stuttered, it's not going to make that person think you're stupid. They think, okay, well, that person just stuttered. Nothing wrong with that. Like ordering food at a restaurant. You might slip up and you might stutter. But it's highly likely that you won't be able to see that person ever again. So don't think anything of it. That person probably wouldn't. They're not going to go tell their colleagues. They're not going to go bash you around the kitchen. They probably wouldn't think twice about it, and neither should you. Easier said than done, I know. But the more you do it, the more you can overcome it. It's just facing your fears. A lot of people don't seem to understand social phobia. A lot of people can't get into their head that people can be scared of talking to people. Like, why would you be scared about it? And this is kind of a hard thing to understand if you're a naturally outgoing person, if you're naturally extroverted. It's very hard for you to understand, because I had people who were naturally extroverted, who were naturally outgoing, and it was very hard for them to understand, and I had to explain it to them again on how I felt scared to talk to people. But it is a phobia, and it is a genuine thing, and just don't think it's something to be taken lightly, because of all mental health illnesses and situations, it should never be taken lightly. Okay, I think I'm doing well so far, hopefully. Social anxiety is not a very nice thing to live with, and it can lead to severe symptoms like panic attacks. But again, we can overcome this. You have to train your thoughts and you have to train yourself. It's hard to talk to people, and it is hard to make friends, and it makes you feel very isolated because you can't talk to these people. But in reality, you might think all these horrible things, like they don't like me, they don't want to be around me. But in reality, they probably really do like you, and they probably want the best for you. When I was at school, when I was in sixth form, I would sit alone in the corner listening to music every single day. I would not interact with another person, and I thought everybody hated me. But in reality, everybody liked me. They wanted the best for me, they wanted to talk to me, they tried to talk to me, but I was too trapped in my own thoughts that I didn't think they wanted to. And it plays mind tricks on you. But you've got to commit to yourself that what you're thinking right now is probably not true. And it's just this social anxiety playing tricks on you and being a little bitch. You just gotta overcome this. I'm gonna check my recording time because I've only got 10 minutes on this camera. And I have about 45 seconds left. On that note, I should be going. In conclusion, social anxiety and shyness are two different things. And I hope that I explained this very well, and I hope that someone took what I was saying on board, hopefully. This is my first video, so please try and cut me some slack, because I feel like this video was a bit messy, but I tried to get my point across. I will probably make another video, and hopefully this one will be a lot better. And next time I'll probably be talking about panic attacks, or telling someone, or how to tell someone that you have anxiety. So on that note, hugs and Pikachus, and I'll see you next week hopefully if you guys watch this video. Bye!